Welcome. This video will provide a tour of professional learning in the Modern Teacher platform. When you first log in, you'll land here on your dashboard. Below your district's customizable banner, you'll see your professional learning status, which includes your micro-certifications for the modules that are available. You can easily compare your stats with the average at any school or cohort you're associated with, as well as your overall district. Use these filters to select a specific module at the literacy or fluency levels. Note that you can hide your personal stats here, as well as your professional learning micro-certifications here. Below, you can access some collaboration features, including the news feed to see recent activity both at your district and other districts, and discussions, where you can ask questions and participate in conversations around professional learning. Discussions can be shared with your district or with the entire Modern Teacher National Network, or kept private to any school or cohort you're associated with. But the majority of your time in the platform will be spent here, on the Professional Learning Framework page. Here, you have access to interactive modules on the role of the modern teacher that model blended and personalized learning. Each module is broken down into two levels, literacy and fluency. Literacy emphasizes the acquisition of new knowledge and skills, while fluency focuses on in-the-classroom application and coaching. Each section is broken down into smaller pieces represented as tiles here. You'll see that each tile has a small status icon in the bottom right-hand corner. Once a tile is started, the literacy or fluency section is marked as in progress. And when all tiles are done, the section is marked as complete and you receive a micro-certification. The tiles in each module provide a range of professional learning formats. Let's look at the types of tiles more closely. Many of these tiles open e-learning interactions, as shown here. If you've already opened the interaction, you'll be asked if you want to continue where you left off. These interactions include games, simulations, and classroom scenarios. Some common features in these interactions include this magnifying glass icon, which you can click to access more details. Another common icon includes tabs where you can open or collapse more information, and a next arrow to the right when you've completed the interactions on the screen and are ready to move on. This content also often includes voiceover. You can control the volume here and access the closed caption to read along here. When you've completed the lesson, you'll end on a summary screen. You can always click your browser's back arrow to return to the Professional Learning Framework, or click the Lesson Complete button at the end of the lesson. A similar type of e-learning can be found in the modules Pre-Assessment and Literacy Check. If you receive a high score on the pre-assessment for any module, you'll automatically receive your literacy micro-certification. You can see that my pre-assessment is marked with a green check, and all other literacy tiles here are marked with a green dot to indicate that I've attained my micro-certification without actually completing these tiles. In this case, I can still explore any areas of literacy that interest me, or I can progress directly onto the fluency component of the module. In Module 2, you can see my pre-assessment is marked with a green dot instead of a green check. This indicates that I completed the pre-assessment, but I didn't receive a high score, so I went ahead and progressed through the literacy tiles before receiving my literacy micro-certification and beginning on fluency. Another type of tile takes you to a video page. These pages include videos that introduce you to the content of the module and usually feature a Modern Teacher coach. As you watch, you can take notes and save them in the space below, and when you're ready, you can mark the page as in progress or complete. Return to the Professional Learning Framework with the breadcrumbs at the top of the page. Another type of tile provides interactive discussions, which can be completed with your cohort, school, your entire district, or the entire Modern Teacher National Network. Notice that you can subscribe to receive notifications when additional comments are added to any discussion. And again, you can mark your status on the page as in progress or complete and use the breadcrumbs to return to the framework. The final type of tile you'll see is for reflection and coaching. Some of these tiles, usually in the literacy level, are meant entirely for self-reflection, while in the fluency level, they're often meant to receive feedback as you apply your learning in your classroom. Here's an example. These reflection pages often include resources for you to download and instructions for you to reflect on your professional learning. Here, you can see I've added some notes and pictures of my classroom as I've been working to transition it to a more modern learning environment. I can add comments or attach files to each reflection page. If I save a comment with a file, I may be prompted to share it in the newsfeed. I can choose not to share or to share with my district or all districts to provide resources to other teachers in the national network. When I'm done reflecting on the page, I can change the status from in progress to ready for review. This will send a notification that I'm awaiting feedback. Once I've received this feedback, I'll receive a notification, and I can check the page to see any comments. Most Fluency micro-certifications require this kind of feedback and communication, so it's important that my district has some coaching structures in place for me to fully experience the professional learning. For more information on the platform's coaching tools and other features, please visit our support center, and thank you for watching.